All right. Hi, moms. This is your girl Chastity with Roadmap to Balance for Moms. I'm outside enjoying nature because it's really, really pretty out here. But those cicadas are really loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's super loud. But anyway, my topic for today is I'm talking about how to battle self-doubt as a mom. And that's really interesting because I had already wrote my notes down ahead of time of what I wanted to talk about. But it's just really interesting about how it's all coming together. And I wanted to kind of tell a definition of what is self-doubt. Self-doubt is basically like having little to no confidence in yourself and your abilities as an individual, as a person, in what you're doing, whether it's within your work, within, your lifestyle, your business, or anything that you're doing. You just don't really have the confidence or the abilities. You don't think you're doing a good job, right? And I think at one point in our life, we've all experienced some type of self-doubt. We've all struggled with self-doubt. I've struggled with self-doubt, and I know other moms that have struggled with self-doubt too, because it's just a part of life. We all go through it. There's nobody that's perfect, right? And sometimes we've wondered whether we said the right words to our children. Did we support them through everything enough? Are we signing them up for the right school programs? Different things like that. Are we spending enough time with our kids, with our spouse? Are we spending enough time on our business plans? Are we marketing our business items enough? Are we spending enough time with our friends? Just different things like that. So sometimes self-doubt can really, really creep in. And then for moms, we're just wired differently, because we're the ones to make sure that like the details and the little things, run smoothly. Like everything that we do as a mom, as a parent, auntie, whatever, and just as a woman in general, we always make sure the details of everything runs smoothly, no matter what it is. We have to make sure everything runs smoothly. And that's just part of us. And whether, we're counselors, in our homes or outside of our homes, we're Uber drivers, homework, instructors, tutors, business owners, spouses, single parents, and much more. We're just always trying to work out the details of everything and make sure everything is working out smoothly and running smoothly, right? Because that's just part of what we do. But with that being said, I just want to share these 4 quick tips, and then I'm gonna get off of here. So the first tip on how to battle self-doubt is, you have to give yourself room to make mistakes, because no one is perfect. If we was all perfect, then, everybody would just be doing everything the right way, but that's just not how we're built. We're all going to make mistakes. You need to give yourself room to make a mistake. Give yourself grace, because you have to know that what you're doing in the moment that you're doing it is the right thing to do. And that's just what it is, right? The second thing is, don't compare yourself to another mom or another businesswoman or to another aunt or to another person in general. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't control. Because at the end of the day, you can only control what's in front of you, and what's not in front of you, you can't control. For an example, like I'm gonna just give my prime example with my son. He's graduating high school. I don't want him to graduate high school, but I can't control the fact that he's graduating high school. I can only, let it go and trust that, that I've raised him right, and that, he's going to make the best decisions for himself and for his life and for his career, and know that, he has a great life, a great path ahead of him, and just be there as a parent to guide and support him. Right. So that's what number 2 is. And then number 3 is basically, I'm looking down because I wrote notes. Shift your mindset to positive thinking. And that helps you create a positive habit for yourself. So once you shift your mindset to positive thinking and thinking that, whatever you're doing is for the greater good, it's working out for the best, whether it's in regards to your business, for your children, for your family, for your spouse, for your extended family, it's for the greater good. You're gonna pick up that habit, and you're gonna think positively more. Now, I'm not saying you're never gonna have self-doubt, but you're gonna think more positive than you do negatively. Yeah, so just change your mindset. Try to think more positively about things. And then the fourth one is seek validation within yourself. Seek validation within yourself. Learn your own strengths and work off of those. So like for me, my strength is I'm a writer. I can write. So I can write things. So like for me, when I started my business, I started out as blogging because I do like to write. So that was one of my strengths. And then I'm also, I think I'm creative with certain things with my business. So I can create little things that I need to create and to share with you all as far as content. So I'm creative in those areas. So I focus on those strengths. And the things that I'm weak in, I delegate. Or like for my videos, I don't know how to edit videos that well, so I let my daughter do it. But eventually, I know one day I'm gonna have to learn how to do it. But until then, I just focus on my strengths, and what my weaknesses are, I just have someone else do it because I can't. Sometimes I just don't have the time to do it. So, but anyway, and then get aligned with your purpose. I would say that falls under self-validation too. Seek validation within yourself too. Just get aligned with your purpose. If you know what your purpose is in regards to your family, your business, then everything's going to work out. So learning what your purpose is, seeking out what your purpose is. If you don't know that, take some time to do that. And you can do that by meditating and if you believe in God, praying, different things like that. Whatever you believe in, pray to it, and seek out what your purpose is and move from there. And the last thing that I have, I already gave you guys my 4 tips, but I just wanted to say, we just really can't be sitting around here like doubting ourselves and our abilities all the time, because we can really pre-plan, whenever we're having self-doubts, because we're going to have them because we're parents, we're moms, we're aunts, we're going to have self-doubt. And so you can pre-plan by creating a plan. Just have a plan in place so that whenever that self-doubt creeps in, you'll have a plan in place, an action plan in place to be able to battle it, to be able to handle it. And so when it comes up, you won't have to worry about saying, oh my God, how am I going to deal with this self-doubt? How am I going to handle this self-doubt? You got your plan already written down. You got your plan, if you have it on the internet or on your phone or whatever, how to cope with the self-doubt. Because it's going to creep up every so often. Because it creeps up for me. But I have a plan in place on how to deal with it. And so for you, I think that it's okay for you to have a plan in place too. That's a part of life. You need one. And you can do this. If you already have a plan in place, great. But if you don't, you can always seek me out and we can schedule a quick call to work on one. And we can move forward from there. But I just wanted to share those 4 tips and with that, and that's all I have. But thank you guys for tuning in. But anyway, I appreciate you guys, and if you have questions, like I said, you can always DM me, hit me up, schedule a call, and we can move forward. So I love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye.